From the passing of Queen Elizabeth II to changing titles, as well as Meghan and Harry's Netflix tell-all, here's how the royal family faced many changes in 2022. In January, Buckingham Palace confirmed in a statement that the Queen had stripped her son, Prince Andrew, of his, quote, military affiliations and remaining royal patronages. The decision came about amid Andrew's mounting legal troubles at the time. Additionally, a royal source also told NBC News that Prince Andrew would, quote, no longer use the style His Royal Highness in any official capacity. The following month, Queen Elizabeth made a public statement regarding her other son, Prince Charles, and his wife, Camilla, saying it was her sincere wish that Camilla will be known as Queen Consort when Charles eventually becomes king. Charles later stated, "We are deeply conscious of the honor represented by my mother's wish." In March, nearly a year after the passing of Queen Elizabeth's husband, Prince Philip, members of the family gathered at a service of thanksgiving to pay tribute to the late Duke of Edinburgh. The Queen's attendance marked the first public appearance of Her Majesty in 5 months. She was hospitalized briefly in October 2021 and was diagnosed with COVID-19 in February. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle returned in April for the Invictus Games and met with Harry's grandmother during that time. It marked the couple's first joint trip since moving to Southern California. As for Harry's brother, Prince William, he and his wife Kate Middleton had a Hollywood experience of their own when they attended the Top Gun Maverick premiere in London. June saw several events honoring the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, and Prince Louis stole the show at the Trooping the Color Parade with his total mood grumpy face. A month later, older brother Prince George made his Wimbledon debut with Mom and Dad. At the end of summer, it was announced that Louis, George, and their sister Princess Charlotte would be attending a new school after their families moved from London to Windsor. But the most seismic shift in the royal family, as we know, occurred in September. On the 8th, Buckingham Palace shared in a statement that doctors were concerned for the monarch's health and, quote, recommended she remain under medical supervision. Members of the family began to gather at the Queen's Balmoral estate, including Prince Harry, who was already in the UK with Meghan Markle to attend the Well-Child Awards. Then, later that same day, Queen Elizabeth II died at the age of 96. In accordance with British rule, Prince Charles became king just moments after Buckingham Palace made the announcement of her passing. On September 9th, King Charles III revealed in a statement to citizens that he was passing on the titles he previously held for so long.
As my heir, William, today I am proud to create him Prince of Wales, Tywysog Cymru, the country whose title I've been so greatly privileged to bear during so much of my life and duty. With Catherine beside him, our new Prince and Princess of Wales will, I know, continue to inspire and lead our national conversations, helping to bring the marginal to the centre ground, where vital help can be given.
And though Prince Harry and Meghan Markle gave up their respective titles when they stepped back from their royal duties in 2020, their children, son Archie Harrison and daughter Lilibet Diana, were officially entitled to be called Prince and Princess upon Charles' ascension. Prince William and his wife, along with Prince Harry and Meghan, made an appearance together following the Queen's passing to view tributes left for the late monarch. On September 19th, members of the royal family escorted the Queen's coffin during her state funeral, united in mourning to see Her Majesty to her final rest. 3 months after Elizabeth's passing, the Netflix docuseries Harry and Meghan was released. In the tell-all, the couple spoke about their experience in the firm and why they decided to leave.
And she burst into floods of tears because within 4 hours they were happy to lie to protect my brother. And yet, for 3 years, they were never willing to tell the truth to protect us.
Suddenly, what clicked in my head was, it's never going to stop. Every rumor, every negative thing, every lie, everything that I knew wasn't true and that the palace knew wasn't true and internally they knew wasn't true, that was just being allowed to fester.
So there was no other option at this point. I said, we need to get out of here.
The pair received both backlash and support after the series' release. As for the royals' take, a title card at the beginning of the first episode reads, "Members of the royal family declined to comment on the content within this series." However, a senior royal source told NBC News December 8th that neither Buckingham Palace, Kensington Palace, nor any members of the royal family were approached for comment on the content of the series. But a Netflix source told E! News that communication offices for King Charles III and Prince William were contacted ahead of the docuseries release and were given a chance to reply to the claims presented.